is enough said.
Happy Thursday, Heat Nation. Your boy Ernest here, back with another Miami Heat Talk video. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday so far. The weekend is around the corner. Let's celebrate some positivity by smashing the like button. Don't forget to subscribe because we're on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the support. Now, together, let's go on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. Now, guys, I gotta tell y'all, I am crazy exhausted. I'm beat. I'm tired. But like I always tell y'all, every day we wake up, it's a great day. So I'm going to push forward. I'm going to post these videos for you guys, get you all this great content. But just to tell you a little bit of what I do, why I'm so exhausted, you guys, yesterday I gave y'all 3 different videos. I work a full-time job. Thankfully, I work here from home, so it's not that bad. But I work a full 8-hour shift. I got 2 little girls that I pick up from school and I got to take care of. I'm also a pro wrestler, so I'm traveling on the weekends. I got a new hit single out. Got another single that's coming out next month. And I do these content videos. So, I mean, I spread myself really thin, you guys. I wish I had a lot more time in my life because I'd probably be doing videos every couple of hours, to be honest with y'all. But I give y'all the best I can, and you guys are amazing. There's a lot of you in the comments that just spread love, spread positivity. Go ahead and tell me that you're supporting me. So you guys are the real MVPs because you guys keep me going. So from everyone, and you guys know who you are. The guys that are always on my comments, the guys that are always spreading positivity. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys. You have no idea how much it means to me. Now let's get that sappy crap out of the way, you guys, and let's rock and roll on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. Yeah, buddy. So there's nothing really new to report right now. All of the rumors came out yesterday. Everything's being broken down about the Jimmy Butler trade. Is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? Jimmy Butler suspended for the next 2 games. So he will not play in tonight's game against the Milwaukee Bucks. Tonight's a big game, you guys. If the Miami Heat can go out there and pull the dub against the Milwaukee Bucks, that's a statement win. Chances are we might lose. But you know how I always go to these games, you guys. I feel the Miami Heat can win any game if they're motivated and they play the right way. We got Kel'el Ware starting with Bam Adebayo. That's going to be a different build. Hopefully Tyler Hero plays tonight. He is listed as probable, so I'm sure he'll play. And we need everybody to step up. You need Jaime Jaquez Jr. to play that same way he did on the road trip. You need Nikola Jovic to step up. You need key players like Alec Burks to be a microwave off the bench. Haywood Highsmith has got to be a pest defensively. Duncan Robinson's got to be hitting threes. Everyone needs to be on their game. But the one thing that we can agree on, you guys, is that in order for this team to make the playoffs, because we know how important it is, if the Miami Heat do not make the playoffs this season, they will lose their 2026 and their 2028 first-round draft pick. Those picks go unprotected to the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Charlotte Hornets. So you have to win these games. You have to make the playoffs. But in order for the Miami Heat to make the playoffs, they need help. They need players that can help them. We know that Jimmy Butler right now is coasting. His primary goal is to get paid. He wants to go to Phoenix. He's not going to give it his all right now. You saw Jimmy in the beginning of the season, you guys. He was playing his ass off, hitting that dunk for the game winner. He was playing motivated in the beginning of the season. But then things got stale. Jimmy wants out. And when you know that Jimmy Butler wants out, he's going to act like a jackass. So it's time to move him. Now, we talked about a potential 4-team trade yesterday, you guys. We talked about the possibility of Chris Middleton and Bobby Portis coming to the Miami Heat. Will it work? Will it not work? Only time will tell. But now there's other reports coming out, and this is going to happen, you guys. I know it's hella frustrating. I know we're seeing different reports every day, and it's like, what the hell is going on? This trade just happened. It's not going to be that easy because multiple teams are trying to get in this. Phoenix just traded for 3 future first-round draft picks. So they have draft picks to unload. That's going to entice and interest teams. So you're hearing teams like Detroit wants to get involved. You're also hearing Utah wants to get involved. You're also hearing that Toronto wants to get involved. There are teams out there that are looking to orchestrate a multi-team trade with the three main teams that are looking to make this deal. Milwaukee, Miami, and Phoenix. They need help from other teams to orchestrate this trade. It was reported yesterday by Las Vegas, Believe the Las Vegas betting app. The Miami Heat were posted as the best odds of landing Toronto Raptors Bruce Brown. Now, we've talked about Bruce Brown a tiny bit. We all know Bruce Brown busted our ass in the 2023 NBA Finals. When the Miami Heat were holding down against Jamal Murray and Nikola Jovic, who I felt we played very good against, there was other players that were the reason why Denver won certain games. Aaron Gordon, Christian Brown, and Bruce Brown won one of those games. Because of those NBA Finals, Bruce Brown got himself a 2-year, $42 million contract. That contract is set to expire this season. So Toronto is looking to offload him. You know, last year his name was in trade rumors and he was completely shocked. This year when they asked him about his name in trade rumors, he basically said, that's the nature of the beast. He expects it. And it makes a lot of sense, you guys. Bruce Brown signed that contract because of what he did in the NBA Finals. He got overpaid. Because when you look at his numbers this year, you guys, he's played 10 games so far, averaging about 19 minutes a game. But in those 19 minutes, 8 points a game, almost 4 rebounds a game, 43% for the field, 37% from the three-point line, 78% from the free throw line. Solid player. 6'4", plays the small forward shooting guard position, is a hell of a defender. This is a guy that if you trade for, you can easily slide him in any position. You can start him at the small forward next to Bam Adebayo and Kel'el Ware. They have a lot of size there. You can start him as the shooting guard next to Tyler Hero for defensive presence. You can have him be a Swiss Army knife coming off the bench. Bruce Brown is a plug-and-play player. I like Bruce Brown. Now, I have a few ideas on how the Miami Heat can attain Bruce Brown. The first one involves Jimmy Butler. There was a report yesterday that by Sports Illustrated where they gave a 4-team trade that worked, numbers-wise. This would involve the Miami Heat, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Toronto Raptors, and the Phoenix Suns. Now, we're going to throw a lot of players around, you guys, so stay with me. Now, the main players that are going to be added in this trade, the headliners, would be Bruce Brown, Chris Middleton, Jimmy Butler, and Bradley Beal. So, in this 4-team trade package, the Miami Heat would get Bruce Brown, Chris Boucher, who I believe would be a great fit with this team. His rebounding presence, defensive presence, just gives us that extra flair. Bobby Portis from the Milwaukee Bucks, Davion Mitchell, and a 2029 future first-round draft pick. Milwaukee would get Bradley Beal, Alec Burks, and the 2027 future first-round draft pick. Milwaukee doesn't have a lot of draft capital, so this would not only help them now, but help them for the future. The Toronto Raptors would get Chris Middleton, Pat Connaughton, Marjon Beecher, Josh Richardson, and the Cleveland 2025 first-round draft pick. So right there, those are those 3 draft picks that the Phoenix Suns recently acquired in the trade for Utah. Then Phoenix would ultimately get Jimmy Butler. So why does this trade work? Well, for Phoenix, they get their guy Jimmy Butler to pair next to Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. That's what they want. Matt Ishbia, their owner, is going all in with this team, which he should, because they're a second apron team. Kevin Durant is in the last few years of his career. Devin Booker's a beast, and if you slide in Jimmy Butler, it gives you the best odds to go for it. This helps Milwaukee because they're in the same situation. They're a second apron team. Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo are locked up for the next few years. So by adding Bradley Beal, it gives them help, which is what they need. Alec Burks is a microwave off the bench. He can help them offensively as well. And of course, that 2027 first-round draft pick helps them immensely. Why does this help the Miami Heat? Well, you get 3 players that can help you now. And as I mentioned, making the playoff this season is so important with Brown, Boucher, and Bobby Portis. Now, does it fit? Because you already have 3 bigs that are currently playing. You have Bam Adebayo, Kel'el Ware, Nikola Jovic. Then adding Bobby Portis and Chris Boucher, you're having 5 bigs. Nikola Jovic, though, you can play him in a lot of different positions, you guys. We don't have a point guard. How crazy would it be if Nikola Jovic started as the point guard in the backcourt next to Tyler Hero? Now you have a 6'11" point guard. That's something right there. That can maybe work also. It's a crazy idea, but you never know. And how does this work for Toronto, you guys? Well, they're rebuilding. Pat Connaughton, Chris Middleton, they're all coming up with expiring contracts. A future first-round draft pick doesn't hurt as well. And that's for this season. So it gives them 2 first-round draft picks. It works for everybody. Numbers-wise, it works. Will this actually happen, though? Here to say. But there is another trade package that I saw that actually really interested me, and which I would prefer. If the Miami Heat are able to make a different type of 14 trade, like the one that I posted yesterday, you guys, not involving certain players, not involving Toronto's Bruce Brown, well, now we can go a different route. The Miami Heat are definitely trying to unload Terry Rozier. It's difficult to do that. So you got to sweeten the pot. So Sports Illustrated also reported yesterday that the Miami Heat can go another route. They can get Bruce Brown, ask for a future first-round draft pick, which is lottery protected. So it does work out both ways. So if Toronto doesn't make the playoffs, they keep their pick. But in return, Toronto would get Terry Rozier and Pelle Larsson. Pelle Larsson has showed in the beginning of the season that he's ready to contribute. 4-year college player. Now, you'd be getting back Bruce Brown. This is basically a rental. But you're getting rid of that Terry Rozier contract. Now, why would Toronto do it? They have the cap flexibility. And next season, Rozier's contract's expiring. So they're definitely going to be able to move that contract or even buy him out. That's a possibility as well. But the main benefit for Toronto is Pelle Larsson. They're building for the future. Pelle can be a great fit with that team. He showed that he's a really good player, given the opportunity. But then the third option, you guys, if Toronto doesn't trade Bruce Brown by the February 6th trade deadline, well, there's a beautiful thing called a buyout. Bruce Brown is definitely a buyout candidate. So maybe the Miami Heat don't even need to trade for him. Maybe they just need to wait it out. And if a trade is not done, see if he gets bought out. And if he does, we still have money left from our biannual salary. We can give him a little bit more money than the minimum. So it does work. So Heat Nation, I want to hear from you. Do you think that Bruce Brown would be a great fit on this roster? Do you think this 4-team trade package I mentioned today is a good fit? Or maybe the one I mentioned yesterday was a better fit? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm trying to get back to everybody in the comments. Posted 3 videos yesterday. Very difficult for me to do, but I promise I'll get to all your guys' comments. Really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe because we push into 6,000 subscribers. And until next time, your boy Ernest out. I'm tired, I'm beat, but I am blessed by God, and that is enough said.